the first female rapper in Spotify history to have over 40 billion streams.
Cardi?
It is not Cardi, but it is Cardi related. It would be Cardi's predecessor, Miss Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
40 billion streams.
Crazy.
First female rapper in Spotify history. So shout out to Nicki Minaj for being the trendsetter, for paving the way.
And how is that arena anthem related?
I can't think of any songs that she does that would pop, but I'm sure she gets played in stadiums. I don't go to basketball games, so I don't know this. But I feel like she's got stadium music.
When I think stadium anthems, I'm not thinking. That's not what. Like, everybody put their hands up.
Yeah, that's definitely one.
Yeah, that's what when I think anthems. That's one of the ones. One of those anthems.
She's got one. I feel like Monster could be one. I'm again just throwing shit out there. And the other little tidbit of fun fact that I found out, and we mentioned him, Drake.
Mm-hmm.
First artist in history across all genres.
Mm-hmm.
Over 120 billion streams.
Okay.
120
now was this
billion.
Was this statistic taken before or after they removed the bots?
That is a good question. I don't know. I'm going to say after because he just recently crossed over 120 billion. Because when I mentioned him last time, he wasn't at 120 billion yet. I mean, could be paid, but
right,
paid or not, like the stats are there.
I'm just trying to throw the conspiracies out there, get the comments going.
The numbers are there. Hate him or love him, he definitely is a consistent.
Well, it's like we said before, like, when you throw out hundreds of songs over the years, like, and you're saturating the market, you're gonna get some to get more, and you're gonna get something. You're saturating the market with a whole bunch of stuff. Now, we've talked about this in the past, like I think with J. Cole and a few other people. You talk about quality over quantity.
Right.
Quantity will get you those numbers. Quantity will get you stats. But I think quality gets you fans.
But I think he has a nice combination of both. Even though.
So let me ask you this: Do you have any Drake albums that you would say are no skip albums? Because I'm just gonna straight up say no.
That is a loaded question for me. The first album that he did, his mixtape, is actually a no skip album for me.
Not for me.
Any album past that, I really haven't listened to.
Right.
I know.
I'm not gonna front like I'm a huge. I mean, there's Drake songs that they get caught in your head because you hear it, but I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm the biggest Drake fan.
I definitely consider myself a Drake fan, but I'm not a huge fan where I'm listening to all the albums. I'm listening to all. I haven't heard all the music that he's put out, but I have listened to a lot of songs.
For me, it's just kind of like if I hear it, I hear it.
Yeah. I go looking for Drake, but like I'm more familiar with early Drake than I am later Drake. I mean, even we can talk about the battle between him and Kendrick. Like, I felt like he held his own. It wasn't enough to take Kendrick out,
right?
But like he definitely has a way with words. He has a great production team with his beats and everything like that. Like I appreciate his lyricism, even the songs that he plagiarizes and steals, because he's done it to. I mean, he did it to TLC. Like he's done it to a lot of people. And if you don't know, you don't know. Right. But yeah, I definitely consider myself a fan, but I'm not.
Rapping Forte, that was a big one. He took like a whole verse. Almost.
He did too short. He did a lot.
So for me, like, I'm not going to, like, when Drake came out, I kind of heard stuff here and there, but like I wasn't looking, and the way that I actually got turned on a little bit more towards him to listen to other stuff was Afion Crockett when he came out with the My Brows parody.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah.
They grow. That
put you on.
So when I heard that parody on YouTube and I watched the video, it was freaking hilarious, man. Right. Afion Crockett is hilarious.
Yeah. Shout out to Afion.
Hilarious.
Underrated.
The dude is involved, but like the dude is, as a comedian, just is hilarious.
The most known unknown,
And he used to do a lot of music parodies that were just hilarious. But that was one that really stuck out. And knowing, I'm not gonna say I knew the song at the time. I heard the song.
You were familiar with it, yeah.
I knew the melody and whatnot. I wasn't out there actively like vibing, but when I heard that, it made me. And then the other thing that I don't know if you ever saw, but Anthony Hamilton and the Hamiltones.
Yeah.
They did a little backstage get round where they were just singing, right? And they started doing the they used to call me and they were singing it, but they were putting some soul.
Yeah.
No, I take that back. No, I think they were doing Hotline
Bling, the same song.
The same song they were doing. Yeah. Were they doing Hotline? It was Hotline Bling. Yeah.
So, Hotline Bling, and that's the same song.
See, not
a Drake fan.
But they were anyways. They were doing the used to call me out, and they were adding that soul style to it. And I'm sitting there like, dude, if Anthony Hamilton would have recorded that as a cover and dropped it, I'm on board.
Yeah,
like that would have hit the playlist because they just them messing around. It was dope. And then there was a point where I think they incorporated it into their live shows because they started doing other parodies after that because that one kind of blew up. And they did like the Whip and Nene parody where they were doing that. And they even did a little sing around with when Baby went up to Hot 97 was like, put some respect on my name.
Right.
They did a whole little. So.
That's funny.
But yeah, like when I heard the Hamiltones do that, it made me appreciate Hotline Bling a little bit more.
Right.
Drake's version, like it's not. It's I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a terrible song. It's definitely catchy and it has its solidness to it. But when I heard the Hamiltones,
it made you appreciate it.
Man, like I was just like, man, this could really be be a soulful song. Like they put some stank on it.
Yeah.
So
like I appreciate him. I don't expect anything from the man other than who he is. You know, like he has a way with words.
Yeah,
he has a way with production. His voice, even the way that he's able to sing and rap,
very
and do
nasally.
All of that.
Yeah.
It has an interesting pitch to it that works well with the music. Like I loved him during the Young Money days. I loved him when he was fucking with Rick Ross. I mean, a lot of the collabs that he does are great too. You know, him and Future was great.
Yeah,
him and 2 Chainz was great. Yeah, I
remember there was a track on one of Timbaland's albums. It was actually it was pretty dope.
Yeah,
can't brain fart on the titles right now, but yeah, I mean,
I just wonder how much longer the man. Because dare I call him the. I don't want to call him the king of pop because that's MJ, and I don't even know what genre to use. The king of hip hop. I don't even know if that's the right way to call it.
No, because he's
definitely been.
And I've heard this expression before that there's hip hop.
Yeah.
And there's hip pop.
Yeah.
HIPPOP.
Yeah.
And I've heard people categorize other hip hop artists categorize him as hip pop.
Yeah.
So,
he's commercial. He's definitely commercial.
If you want to slide that genre over and create a subgenre again like we've done, you got hip hop.
He's definitely commercial, and I think that's why he has over 120 billion streams, Like that's something that and for me it doesn't take away from his lyricism because I consider him a great lyricist. I don't know if I could say the same about his freestyle, but at least his pen game is strong, Like I've seen him hold his own amongst some of the greats. Whether that's all him or he has some ghostwriters or anything like that, that's right. Left to be discovered.
The rumors are out there.
But I'm just wondering because so I first found out about him in 2010, which is, if I'm not mistaken, when he dropped his first album. But I feel like he has consistently been at the top or near the top.
So what is it? So I know he just dropped a new album. Again, I didn't go looking.
Which I haven't listened to
yet. But I'm hearing a lot of negative. And so I don't know if the negative reviews are solely based on people just disliking the music, not feeling what he's putting out, or if they're so on board with what Kendrick has done that they're just like, nah. So
it might be a combination of both.
Combination of both. I haven't gone and looked. Maybe I'll check it. I don't know.
I did listen to the Iceman song. I don't know if that's what it was called, but his 36-hour music video that he did of him working in an ice factory and driving the ice truck through the streets of Canada. So I don't know if the whole album has that same vibe, but it was definitely, from that song at least, it was a vibe of what did I miss is what he kept saying, like he's done a lot of collab with a lot of artists and, supposedly was cool with them. And then for everybody to turn on him after this Kendrick Drake beef was, I won't say everybody, but most people turned on him, So, that was interesting to see, but I don't know if the whole album is going to be whiny like that. If he's stepping into his Keith Sweat era, but yeah, at least from that one song, that's the vibe that I got. So
interesting.
Maybe this is maybe he's on the backslide now. Maybe it's all downhill from here. I don't know. But shout out to Drake. Congratulations. 120 billion streams.
That's a lot of streams.
It's a lot of streams.
Give him that.
I mean, the Swifties can't even match that number yet. So
take that, Swifties. I'm not talking negative though. Don't
take that.
I don't want that. I don't want that smoke.
We don't want that smoke. Don't come for us, Swifties.